i-justify ang joke ko o bigyan ko ng magandang katwiran ang joke ko. Ang joke, alam mo kung sino lang ang pinakamatinding magiging kalaban ni Cardo?
Sino?
Nako, kabahan si Cardo. Ang pinakakalaban ni Cardo.
Sino?
Feeling ko si Kiboloy. Yung nagpahinto ng lindol. Si Kiboloy lang ang magpapahinto ng probinsyano. Abangan nyo yan. Oo. Hinahamon kita, Kiboloy. Pahinto mo nga ang probinsyano. Napahinto mo pala ang lindol eh. Apakayabang niyo pala eh. Sabi niya daw, stop.
Lumindol ng 6.6. Nandun ako kapon. Nandun ako sa kwarto ko. Sabi ko, Lindol, stop! Stop!
Sige nga, punta kang gitna ng EDSA, stop mo yung traffic doon. Stop! Iba ka, Boyz!
Bakit naman dumating tayo dyan? Para Lindol lang yung pinay-stop ko, dumating pa yung challenge na ipa-stop ko daw yung probinsyano o kaya yung sa EDSA. Kailan mo ba gustong mapa-stop ang probinsyano? Ikaw, pwede ka. Kailan mo gustong i-stop? 1 buwan, 2 buwan, 3 buwan, 4 na buwan? Ikaw, pwede ka. Baka sa 4 na buwan, hindi lang yung probinsyano may stop. Baka sa 4 na buwan, hindi lang yung probinsyano may stop.
Oh no!
Shares of media giant ABS-CBN fall by 2.6% Wednesday, December 4. This comes a day after President Rodrigo Duterte again lashed out at the network and threatened not to renew its franchise.
Man, nationwide man yan. Ikaw, ABS-CBN, ang inyong franchise mag-end next year. If you are expecting na ma-renew yan, I'm sorry. You're out. I will see to it that you're out.
This is his third time to make the threat. Shares of the Lopez-led TV network closed at 16.96 pesos, lower by 0.46 points from its previous end price of 17.72 pesos on Tuesday, a 6-month low since June 2019. ABS-CBN stock price has been on a downward trend since Duterte rose to the presidency in 2016. ABS-CBN's current franchise was approved through a bill and is set to expire on March 30, 2020. If the bill renewing the franchise does not get signed into law, ABS-CBN will have to close down its radio and television operations. House Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano, a Duterte ally, says Wednesday, December 4, lawmakers have more than enough time to tackle the measure in January and February 2020. Philstock's head of research Jun Kalaykay says the franchise issue became more political than anything else. But the network will likely survive even without the franchise because of its TV on-demand applications and other sources of revenue. In April 2017, Duterte accused the network of swindling him for not airing his paid political advertisements during the 2016 presidential campaign. President Rodrigo Duterte hits media network ABS-CBN, saying it would be better for the owner to just sell the network. He also reiterates it's unlikely that Congress would renew its franchise.
Itong ABS, mag-expire ang contract ninyo, mag-renew kayo, aywan ko lang kung ang mamayari sa inyo. Ako pa sa iyo, pagbili na ninyo yan.
ABS-CBN's legislative franchise is set to expire on March 30.
Hindi totoong napa-atras. Kikita natin po, yung circumstance nandun.
Baka pati yung network mo, stop na yan. Pero yung challenge mong yun, hindi lang ako nakarinig nun, kundi ang Diyos nakarinig nun. So, hindi kita hahatulan. Hihintayin ko na lang kung ano ang kalalabasan ng challenge mo. Sabi mo, pahintuin ang traffic sa EDSA. Paano kung pahihintuin? Nahinto na. Ang dapat mong sinabi, pabilisan. Sabi, pahintuin si probinsyano. Dahil tinyallenge mo, hindi ako magsasalita. But the challenge is accepted. Hintayin ko na lang. Okay? Sabi mo, pahintuin ang traffic sa EDSA. Paano kung pahihintuin? Nahinto na. Ang dapat mong sinabi, pabilisan. Di, hintayin natin yung challenge mo. Sabi, pahintuin si probinsyano. Wala naman akong pakialam doon sa probinsyano. But the challenge is accepted. Pero hindi ako magsasalita. Hintayin ko na lang. Okay?
Hindi lahat ng joke ay matatanggap lahat ng tao. At walang kahit isang joke na pinagtawanan ng lahat. Lahat ng joke may taong tatawa. At lahat ng joke may taong hindi magiging pabor sa joke na ito. Ngayon, sinasabi ko na po na sinasadya man o hindi sinasadya, may na-offend akong tao.
At pangalawa, yung mga inosenteng madadamay. Pwede ka. Baka sa 4 na buwan.
Apologize sa Twitter. Pwede ako mag-apologize sa Facebook. Pwede ako magpa-interview kung saan-saan. Pwede kong gamitin ang programang ito, ang Showtime, para mag-apologize. Pero sabi ko, sa akin naman nagsimula at may binitawan akong biro na naka-offend dun sa tao. Kung hihingi ako ng paumanhin, mas sincero at mas mararamdaman niya ang sinseridad ko pag sinabi ko sa kanya ng personal.
This is ABS-CBN Corporation, Channel 2, in the service of the Filipino. Now signing off.
His leading broadcaster has been ordered to shut down. The Telecoms Authority says ABS-CBN's license has expired. President Rodrigo Duterte has regularly criticized the network. Opposition groups accuse him of targeting independent media. Let's speak to Jamila Alindagan, our correspondent in Manila. Jamila, give us the background to this case and what does this decision today mean for the network? Will they be able to appeal it?
Well, Foley, according to the National Telecommunications Commission, the order of deceased and deceased is actually immediately executory. That is something that also the Department of Justice, Secretary of the Department of Justice said that has to be implemented right away. However, ABS-CBN continues to air as we speak. It's about 7 p.m. local time. The letter was issued and was received this afternoon. But in the interviews of the commissioners of NTC with local channels here, it remains to be seen exactly how that will be implemented, whether law enforcement will have to come into the network's grounds and to forcibly force everyone to stop its airing on free TV. Now, this is also a complete turnaround to the issued statement of the National Telecommunications Commission a few months ago that it may order and issue a provisional authority pending the renewal of the franchise of the network in Congress. Now, despite denials by spokespersons of the president that the president has anything to do with this, last year President Rodrigo Duterte himself said that he intends to shut down the network after it failed to air his campaign ads in 2016. Now, human rights experts say this comes at a very unfortunate time when the country, just like the rest of the world, is fighting a pandemic, and the biggest media network with substations across the country with over 11,000 workers are unable to help with information dissemination. But despite the legalities, Foley, the questions of whether it has the right to air at this point, a lot of human rights experts and media experts are also saying that this really reeks of political persecution. This is an impervious curtailment of press freedom, and it's something really spawned by political and personal retribution. Foley.
Thank you very much, Jamila, for that. Jamila Alindagan live for us in Manila.
Back to work, guys, tomorrow.
Gusto mag-TikTok career na ako.
consideration, not really about the issue of the press, but who might be affected.
Totoo ba 11,000 talaga? Ha? Sigurado ka?
Yes.
May nag-take sa akin taga ABS-CBN na hindi naman daw 11,000. Ilan lang daw? Ilang thousand lang daw?
Pero marami 11,000.
Anyway, regardless kung ilan yan. What is 11,000 compared to the whole Filipino nation na matagal na sinamantalahan ng isang kumpanya kung talaga ma-prove yan sa hearing na pinagsamantalahan ng sambayan ng Pilipino. What is 11,000 compared to the whole Filipino nation?
Sir, pag umakyat ba dito sa Senate yung issue, yung franchise renewal ng ABS, you will vote in favor to renew the franchise of ABS-CBN?
Depende. Pag-usapan pa yan eh.
Sir, bakit depende, sir? You see violations po ba?
Kung mabigat yung akusasyon na talagang maraming binayulit ang ABS-CBN, bakit mo pa rin nyo? Diba? Kung talagang ma-prove doon sa hearing na grabe yung sinamantala ng gusto ng ABS-CBN yung sabayan ng Pilipino, din bakit mo pa rin nyo? Kung ma-prove nga doon sa hearing, kaya dapat may hearing sa renewal ng franchise ng ABS-CBN para malaman kung ano talaga ang totoo. Kasi mahirap yung puro allegation lang. Tapos pagdating doon sa hearing, nalaman natin na santos pala ito ABS-CBN, hindi pala ito makasalanan. O, di ba?
Pero influensya ba sa opinion mo ngayon, sir, na si Pangulong Duterte mismo may reklamo sa ABS? This is something to do with President Duterte.
Kailangan po bang itanong yan sa akin?
Yun nga, sir. So it influenced you, sir?
As I said, I will live and die with President Duterte. That's my, I will sink and swim with him.
So you will not going to look at
Well, sa nakikita ko, he is doing it for the good of the majority of the Filipino people. So, pareho kami ng objective sa buhay. Kailangan ang gobyerno ang magro-role dito sa ating bansa at ang sambayan ng Pilipino ay makikinabang. So kung yun ang kanyang objective sa buhay niya, so ganun din ang objective ko. So pareho kami.
You will follow him blindly without looking at
No, I'm not blind. I have my own mind. It just so happened that our minds are synchronized. Our minds are parallel. Our minds are going in the same direction. But I'm not blind. I'm using my mind.
Pero you will still give a chance
Yes.
in looking at the evidence.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Kaya nga sabi ko, dapat may hearing para malaman natin, after all, through the hearing, lalabas pala na wala pala binayulit ang ABS-CBN. Di ba? Wala palang, we have to give fair chance to everyone. Dapat malaman natin anong katotohanan. Pero pag sinabi mo na influence ako sa desisyon ni Presidente, sa ngayon, kayo may sarili kayong bias eh. Taga-ABS-CBN kayo, you're biased to your own company. Ako naman, I'm biased to my President. Pero kailangan ko rin may hearing dahil pag malaman ko sa hearing na dapat pala talaga i-renew, then dapat i-renew. Darating ako sa punto na I have to decide for my own self na in fairness. Kailangan fair tayo sa lahat. Pero kung sabihin mo may bias ako ngayon, hindi ako plastic na magsabi sa inyo na wala akong bias. Ako ay totoong tao. Sabi ko may bias ako towards my president.
On this issue, I think we acknowledge our shortcoming in our failure to release that refund in a timely manner.
Bukod dito,
ang galit, tao rin tayo, nagkakamali rin naman po tayo. But for the President, I cannot answer for the President.
Inamin ng Vice Chairman ng Komiteng dumidinig sa pagpapalaboy kung ikangay renewal ng prangkisa ng ABS-CBN na nakaramdam sila ng pressure o pagdidiin mula kay Pangulong Duterte at maging mula doon sa media network. Hati naman ang mga mambabatas kung pwedeng ituloy ang operasyon ng ABS-CBN kung wala pang desisyon ang Kongreso sa kanilang prangkisa. Nakatutok si Victoria Tula.
Mahigit isang buwan bago mapaso ang prangkisa ng ABS-CBN, sinabi ng Vice Chairman ng House Committee on Legislative Franchises na nakakaramdam sila ng pressure. Sabi ni Representative Antonio Albano, nararamdaman daw nila ang pressure mula kay Pangulong Duterte at maging sa ABS-CBN.
Sa ABS-CBN, we are being applied pressure from all sides by no less than the President. Inaamin po namin yan. Malaking pressure po yan dahil Presidente ng Republika ng Pilipinas.
Sa isang panayam, nilinaw ni Albano na hindi naman sila dinidiktahan ng Pangulo.
his mere statements that I get from all of you are already enough pressures. Wala po hong in fairness, and totoo po ito, wala hong pinadadala sa amin, walang dikta si Presidente sa amin.
Nararamdaman naman daw ni Albano ang pressure mula sa ABS-CBN dahil sa mga ulat na inilalabas nito.
Pabayaan nyo naman sana kami because we're not only being pressured by the President, but even ABS-CBN has been running stories. Kasi for example, nag-air sila na this is reminiscent of the martial years. It's unfair naman siguro, no? Because this is a legitimate process. Hindi naman kagaya martial law ito na biglang ititigil ang ABS-CBN. You're actually applying pressure on us also, which are actually bad for our Congress, no? As a whole.
Sagot ng Malacanang,
walang pressure si Pangulong Duterte sa Congress para harangin.
Absolutely none.
Hinihingan pa namin ng pahayagang ABS-CBN. Sabi ng ilang mambabatas, may paraan daw para makapag-operate ang ABS-CBN kahit mapasuna ang prangkisa nito sa March 30, gaya ng nangyari umano sa ilang kumpanya habang dinidinig ang renewal ng kanilang prangkisa. Inilabas ni Ako Bicol Party List Representative Alfredo Garbin Jr. ang sulat na ito mula sa National Telecommunications Commission noong 2018 patungkol sa renewal ng franchise ng Catholic Bishops Conference of the Philippines o CBCP na nag-ooperate ng radio station na Radyo Veritas. Tinukoy dito ang pag-expire ng prangkisa ng PTNT o Philippine Telegraph and Telephone Corporation noong November 2015 habang dinidinig ang prangkisa nito. Sinulatan ng nooy chairman ng House Committee on Legislative Franchises ang Senado at sinabing dahil matagal ang proseso para sa pag-aproba at dahil nag-apply naman ng renewal ng prangkisa ang PTNT sa termino ng 16th Congress, itinuring na daw ang pag-aproba ng Kamara sa prangkisa bilang renewal ng franchise kahit dinidinig pa ito sa Senado. Ang kinalabasan, sabi ng NTC, itinuring na valid ang prangkisa ng PTNT habang hinihintay ang approval ng Senado hanggang sa matapos ang termino ng 16th Congress. Dagdag sa liham, ito rin ang sinunod sa application ng Smart Communications para sa renewal ng kanilang franchise at maging sa GMA Network na kahit na aprobado na ng Kongreso ang franchise renewal nito bago ito mag-expire noong March 20, 2017, nalagdaan lamang ito ni Pangulong Duterte pagkalipas ng isang buwan. Sa kaso ng ABS-CBN, sabi ni Albano, dahil naihain ang mga panukalang batas na nagsusulong sa franchise renewal nito sa 18th Congress, maaari raw itong mag-operate hanggang matapos ang termino ng Kongreso sa 2022.
Precedents are enough because I think it's under that presumption that since the bill was filed or the renewal of franchise has been filed in the House of Representatives prior to this, prior to March 30 and their deadline, it is presumed while Congress is in session and Congress will deliberate on this matter, you do not cease to desist right away.
Kahapon, sinabi ni Senate President Tito Soto na naniniwala din siyang maaaring mag-operate ang ABS-CBN hanggang matapos ang termino ng kasalukuyang Kongreso. Pero ang ilang senador, taliwas ang paniniwala.
They need a franchise, so if there's no more franchise, they cannot operate.
Ako kasi, rule of law kasi ako, dapat may legal basis. If your franchise has expired, then what is the legal basis? So, a bill is not a law and you need a law to operate.
We will be hearing this actually soon. It's already been calendared.
Victoria Tulad, Nakatutok, 24 Oras.
Mismong si Solicitor General Jose Calida ang nagpunta sa Korte Suprema kanina para ihain ang isang quo warranto petition na layong ipawalang bisa ang prangkisa ng ABS-CBN Corporation at ng ABS-CBN Convergence. Inabuso umano ng ABS-CBN ang prangkisa nito at ilan lang ang nakikinabang at hindi ang milyon-milyong loyal subscribers nito.
Walang politics.
Bakit sir? Paano nyo nasabi?
Ang unang gustong ipatigil ni Calida, ang pay-per-view service ng KBO, isa sa mga channel sa ABS-CBN TV+. Wala kasi umano sa prangkisa ng ABS-CBN na pwede itong maningil sa isang free-to-air channel. Sagot ng kumpanya, aprobado ng gobyerno ang KBO. Sa pay-per-view service na ito, magbabayad ang TV Plus subscriber ng murang halaga para makapanood ng ilang pelikula. Hindi rin ito ipinagbabawal sa prangkisa. Ipinakita pa ng ABS-CBN ang isang Department of Justice opinion na pirmado ni Justice Secretary Menado Guevara na pinapayagan ang pay-per-view service. Pinuntirya din ni Calida ang pag-alok ng ABS-CBN ng Philippine Depository Receipts o PDRs sa mga dayuhan dahil labag ito sa konstitusyon na nagsasabing dapat 100% Filipino-owned ang mga media companies sa bansa. Pero sagot ng kumpanya, Ang PDR ay hindi shares of stock at ang may-ari nito ay walang karapatang bumoto. Rehistrado din at aprobado ng Securities and Exchange Commission at Philippine Stock Exchange ang PDRs ng ABS-CBN, gaya rin ng PDR ng GMA. Katunayan, nauna nang sinabi ni dating SEC Chair Teresita Herbosa na inaprubahan ng SEC ang PDR ng ABS-CBN.
As far as I remember, all the other PDRs were submitted to us because they were going to be offered to the public for sale.
Inakusahan din ng OSG ang ABS-CBN Convergence na hindi idinaan sa Kongreso ang paglipat ng prangkisa at hindi pag-alok ng shares of stock nito sa publiko.
Agad nang pinatitigil ng NTC o ng National Telecommunications Commission ang operasyon ng ABS-CBN matapos mapaso ang kanilang prangkisa.
Sakop ng cease and desist order ng NTC ang 41 television station, 10 DTTV station at 23 radio station ng ABS-CBN sa buong bansa.
Inutusan din ng NTC ang mga regional station nito na ipatupad ang kanilang kautusan. Nakatutok si Victoria Tulad.
Ito ang cease and desist order na inilabas ng National Telecommunications Commission o NTC laban sa ABS-CBN Broadcasting Corporation. Sabi ng NTC, kahapon, May 4, 2020, napasuna ang legislative franchise ng ABS-CBN para makapag-operate. Sa ilalim ng Republic Act 3846 o an act providing for the regulation of public and radio communications in the Philippines, wala raw tao, kumpanya o asosasyon na maaring magtayo, magkabit, magtatag o mag-operate ng radio transmitting or receiving stations para sa commercial purposes o isang radio broadcasting station nang hindi muna kumukuha ng prangkisa mula sa Kongreso. Dahil nag-expire na ang batas na nagbigay ng prangkisa sa ABS-CBN, wala na itong hawak na valid na congressional franchise. Dahil wala na silang prangkisa, dapat daw agad nang tumigil ang operasyon ng mga television stations, pati na ang AM at FM radio stations nito sa buong bansa. Kasama rin sa order ang mga DTTV stations nito. Binigyan din ng NTC ng 10 araw ang ABS-CBN para ipaliwanag kung bakit hindi dapat bawiin ng gobyerno ang broadcast frequencies na naka-assign sa kanila ngayong wala na sila ng kinakailangang prangkisa mula sa Kongreso. Ang franchise application ng ABS ay nakabinbin pa rin hanggang ngayon. Sa panayam ng Super Radio DZBB, kinumpirma ni NTC Deputy Commissioner Edgardo Cabarrios ang inilabas na kautusan.
Before you can operate the radio broadcast station, dapat meron kang valid congressional franchise. So nag-expire po siya, so wala nang basehan eh.
Sabi ni Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara, immediately executory o agaran dapat na ipapatupad ang isang cease and desist order. Pero pwede pa rin daw itong iapela sa mga korte.
While it is immediately executory, may mga legal processes na once it is filed, baka hindi i-implement yung order. Depende kasi like kung meron restraining order o TRO, temporary restraining order, so they can still operate.
Nauna dito, nagbabala si Solicitor General Jose Calida na maaring maharap sa kasong graft ng NTC kung bibigyan nito ang ABS-CBN ng provisional authority to operate kahit walang prangkisa. Sabi ni Calida, maaari lamang mag-issue ng PA o Provisional Authority kapag nagbigay na ang Kongreso ng prangkisa at hinihintay na lang ang approval ng Certificate of Public Convenience sa NTC. Dagdag ng Solicitor General, nakasaad mismo sa konstitusyon na kailangan ng prangkisa mula sa Kongreso. Kaya't kung hindi ito na-renew, mag-e-expire ito at hindi na raw maaari mag-operate ang isang public utility. Hinihingan pa namin ng pahayag ang ABS-CBN. Victoria Tulad, Nakatutok, 24 Oras.